$400 Oakley goggles. Yes, I said that out loud. I was a little bit as shocked as you are. We got the new Oakley Flow Scape on the table. I'm gonna unbox these. I'm gonna give you my first impressions. I've known about them for a while, but I haven't been able to actually touch and feel and see a pair until today. And spoiler alert, they are amazing. So this is the new Oakley Flow Scape. $406 actually is the retail price now for the 2026 season. Who knows what's gonna happen with inflation on it. So what are you gonna get? You're gonna get this nice, cool kind of travel case. It's not a hard case, but it definitely is more protective than just the microfiber bag. And yes, it also comes with the microfiber bag, and you get a spare lens. Something to note is all of the spare lenses in all the configurations is the same new Prizm Iced Iridium. We have a whole video on just this lens color if you wanna learn more about this. I do think this is one of the better low light lenses I've seen in a really long time from anybody. So you get a really good low light lens automatically. You get your case. We don't need this. And then here's this goggle. So this thing, I mean, you just gotta look at it. It is, these things are so cool. Let's just take a moment and appreciate them. I mean, really interesting looking goggle. Really kind of different. A few things about them that make them look interesting are actually really functional. So one of the main things you're going to notice right away is the bottom of the goggle sits closer to your face than the top of the goggle. So there's kind of like this angle happening. And the idea there is to give you more peripheral vision. Speaking of peripheral vision, they've done a lot of things. Oakley is saying these have 60% more peripheral vision than the Line Miner. And the Line Miner has been one of my favorite goggles for many seasons. I've never had peripheral issues. So this is just like an immense field of view. Actually, let's just get real serious here and take this little sticker off this lens. I want to really look through these things. We might cut to a commercial break while I try and get this off. It's also interchangeable switch lock system here. So you pull this little tag and then the lens pops out. So now I'll actually be able to take this off a little bit better. I believe, what lens color do we have here to play with? This is the Prizm Torch. I like the Torch lens. So interchangeable lens system, got the switch lock on here. No magnets. I know magnets are such a big deal these days, but this one doesn't need it. Let's see how easy it is to actually interchange these things. Okay, that clipped in really well. Now there's these two buttons, they go there. This is, I think, a little bit trickier than I would have loved, but I think it's real. Oh, it fits right in. Okay, right when I said it. I think after one or two plays with that, that'll be really, really easy. So just some really cool features. I like the venting here. You got the armor on top, which helps prevent the foam from ripping there, which is really cool. A lot of companies are starting to do better armor up here. The foam is kind of different. It's not triple layer. It's this 3D foam kind of system that Oakley's come up with. The idea is you can wear it all day and it's really comfortable. It makes a really good seal. So the idea here is that they're really comfortable. I actually wasn't sure when I read about what do they mean by this 3D molded foam, but now I'm seeing it. It's not like layers of just flat foam. It's one kind of piece. And it is really kind of noticeably more comfortable. I think that's gonna be a really, really key feature there. So you're getting more peripheral, you're getting this awesome look, you're getting this new technology here. What about the lenses? Everybody's worried about this kind of lens concept. So these are a canonical lens. They're not quite spherical. They're not quite cylindrical. So you get the kind of aesthetics of a cylindrical lens, but you're getting better optics. Oakley Prizm lenses, amazing optics, amazing contrast, all that stuff you probably already know, but we have tons of videos if you want to learn more about that. But the key here is this is a single pane lens. So many years ago, all the goggle companies went to a dual pane lens, kind of like a dual pane window. The outside cold, the inside heat, that's what causes fogging, is kind of combated because of that dual lens. But with two lenses, you have a lot of other issues, like optically now you're looking through two sets of lenses. The back one is a little bit thinner. Is it as optically clear as the front? Probably not. So Oakley went to this one single lens and everybody's been really worried about fogging. I have not tested the Flow Scape. as a company, SportRx has not tested the Flow Scape yet as of this video, but we've tested a bunch of the other Oakley Pro goggles with this new single pane lens, and actually was one of the hardest goggles to fog up. So I think Oakley figured it out. Oakley doesn't mess around. They're not gonna release something without years of testing. I personally, not worried about this thing fogging any more or less because of the single pane. So get that out of your mind. It's good, it's awesome. I think things are gonna start moving this direction because of the better optics. So don't worry about that. Of course, they're helmet compatible. They have the silicone on the inside, adjustable strap. They look cool. They are also RXable. You can get them in prescription with the SportRx insert. The insert just pops right inside of here. That way you don't have to try and shove your glasses inside of your goggles or wear your contacts, which wear out before your legs do, or worse of all, maybe just not see. So if you need help with a little bit of optics too, SportRx has you covered getting these in prescription. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best selling goggles, even though they're 400 bucks, because they're just amazing and rad and cool. If you want to check out more information about Oakley goggles, stay tuned, keep watching. We got a bunch of videos. Ideally, we're gonna do a long-term review of these once we get them up to the mountain and test them with some of our opticians and some of our team here. Super excited about the Flow Scape. They do come in 2 sizes. This is the large. They also come in a medium. There's also a low bridge fit option with a little bit kind of different foam. So if you have a low bridge here, you're gonna still get a perfect seal. Oakley's kind of thought about that as well. I don't know, I'm kind of stoked, but what do you think? $406? That's a lot of money.